Morning, everybody. Sorry, I started talking to the camera, hadn't actually started. It's Monday. We've got the horse psychic coming today. I don't know if she'll let me film her or not. I don't know. Chloe's been dropped off at school. She's got this base camp, we've paid for it basically, like they're doing loads of like outdoor pursuits at school and camping at school tonight and having a campfire and all stuff like that with her friends, which she's really looking forward to. But she really wanted to the dogs did a poo. I have to pick up. My brain is not with it, sorry. So yeah, Chloe is at school, so she's going to miss the psychic, unfortunately. So I'll try and film bits if I can. If not, I'll probably I don't think she'll probably let me film, to be honest. But if not, I'll just give you a heads up tonight on what she said. I'm just really interested in what she says about Denver. Not so much Leo, but I kind of thought if I have Denver done and then I don't have Leo, am I really going to regret it? Because of Denver and the way he is a little bit, how he is quite sort of like defensive. I just think if she can pick up on anything that we can make him happier, or, you know, there's something we're doing that he doesn't like, it's worth a shot, isn't it? Anything. So let me know in the comments if you've ever had psychics or anything like that, and if you believe in it, or I'd like to know your experiences and things if you have. Be interesting to know. So yeah, I'll give you a heads up. I'm just walking the dogs because it's set to be another heat wave this week, so I would normally run in the mornings, but I can do that later on tonight if I feel better. But I feel a little bit like tummy ache and tired, like I've been hit by a bus today, so we'll just see. It's nice and windy and breezy at the minute, but I think it's going to get quite warm later on, so I'll pick up the camera later.
What are you doing? We're waiting for the horse psychic, aren't we? She's just done Denver. She's read his mind. Now she's waiting to do you. What are you doing? We're just waiting patiently, aren't we? That's a big handsome pony, aren't you? Falling asleep. You keep coming over and dropping his hay on my head. It's made a right mess of my hair. Look, he's licked me. And I've also got Pingu sat washing his bumhole. Washing your bumhole? He says, yeah. He's gone to sleep. He's waiting to store up all his stuff that he wants to tell the psychic about. Hey, good boy, tired? He says, yeah, I'm really tired, Mum.
Suspect approaching 200 yards out. Please advise. Enemy.
Come on. Puppy. What are you doing, girls? Come with them. Hi, everybody. It's lunchtime. I think I got some snippets of walking the dogs this morning. Apologies for just radio silence. I keep saying this and I'm probably like such a broken record. I'm just going to be putting my makeup on whilst I yap to you, because I thought kill two birds with one stone. I didn't fancy putting anything on my face this morning, and I was running a bit short of time for getting the dogs out. I'm walking because Chloe slept at school last night. Sorry, I can't do my makeup looking at the camera, so I've got a little mirror set up behind you. And my lunch break today, obviously I walked the dogs this morning, so my lunch break I'm just splitting in half. I'm doing half an hour of just literally shoving some makeup on, making some lunch, putting a load of laundry out and hoovering the house, and then the other half will be going to pick Chloe up from school and her stay over at school. She slept there last night. They camped. I didn't hear anything from her, although she did say that she would have her phone before bed, but I imagine she was just having fun with her friends. And you might be asking, why am I even bothering putting makeup on? It's like lunchtime. But I just feel a little bit more put together. Like, I don't put loads on. My makeup literally takes me like 5 minutes to do. I don't really wear heavy makeup ever, to be honest.
I wouldn't really know how to put on heavy makeup. It's not something I've ever really been taught. I'm just kind of like self-taught. But anyway, I'm waffling. What I was coming on to say is we had the horse psychic yesterday. And yes, so interestingly, it was more really for Denver because, as you'll probably know, since we've had Denver, he can be a little bit defensive, more so just in his stable or related to food. He's quite a expressive horse with his ears, like having his ears back and things like that. And obviously we've kind of explored everything veterinary wise. With regards to, obviously we've got to the bottom of his asthma, and without literally scanning every inch of the pony and like everything, which, you know, to a point is like, you know, you don't want to put him through unnecessary things unwarranted. And I do feel like it is more of a behaviour thing than it is like a veterinary thing. I just thought, you know what, I don't really believe in things like that. Each to their own, and I would never, like, no shade to people that do, like, absolutely. It's just, I know my brain is a little bit like science kind of based brain, and I find it hard to kind of get to grips with how, do you know what I mean? But I thought there's just no harm, we may as well, just in case we miss anything. So she basically she kind of like gives them a massage at the same time as I suppose she has to have her hands on the horse. I don't think she has to, but she says it works better if she has her hands on the horse. She can't like ask the horse questions, it's more what she feels from them. And in a nutshell, it's funny because there are certain things that she said that you would think you would just never know that. Like, she doesn't know anything about the person, the horse, before she comes. She literally knows the horse's name and your first name, that's it. She doesn't have your contact telephone number. Like, my private social media is locked down. I don't think she'd be able to find like my social media, do you know what I mean? So and we don't give her any of that information at all. And even when she's standing talking to you, I was very much she could probably tell I was a little bit defensive, because I was like, I don't really want to give you any information. Now, the first thing she said when she put her hands on Denver was, he just wants me to tell you he's not slow. He's not more woe than go. And immediately I was a bit like, whoa, like, how the hell does she know that? Because that is what we bought him as. That was, you know, he's more woe than go. That he basically just conserves energy. He's not wasteful of energy. He conserves energy. What else did he say? That he's really proud of like his condition. He's worked hard on it. And he's like almost like apologized to Chloe and said, he knows that she struggles and she can get a little bit frustrated with sometimes that he finds things difficult, but it's not from a bad place. He's trying his hardest, so to be patient with him. He just basically finds it hard. He wanted to know why she is nervous when she jumps him, and he wishes she'd trust him more, because he does his best and he tries to look after her and he enjoys it, but he's just new to it and he's learning. So that was good. She mentioned, she literally just came out with the name of like some sort of, not like a supplement, well, it is a supplement. She doesn't work for a supplement company or anything like that. Literally the name just came to her and she said, perhaps Google it. She said, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what supplement it is. Well, it turns out that it's actually like a hormonal supplement. So that was interesting, but I do need to do a little bit of research, because obviously it's like a hormonal supplement for young horses, young entire horses or mares, obviously, because they're entire, whereas Denver's a castrated gelding. So would it work the same with him being a castrated gelding? But she also did say something like licorice root. He was saying like licorice root to her. That's for respiratory health and gut health. She did say, does he have a sensitive tummy? And we said, no, he doesn't, that we're aware of, but he is a sensitive horse. We didn't say to her anything about his asthma or anything. She didn't know anything about anything like that. and she mentioned licorice root, and when I googled licorice root, it was for gut health or respiratory health, and now he's obviously already on like supplements for his respiratory health. But she said I wouldn't feed the two sort of herbal type things that she mentioned. She said I wouldn't feed them at the same time, feed one or the other. So I'm more interested in having a deep dive into the hormonal one, if it would work. I need to sort of do my research as whether it would work on a castrated gelding, basically, because do they have like the circulating hormones? But it could be an answer to why he's a little bit moody. She said something like, she said he's saying to me like educated, not educated. And I said that might be his first owner, because they weren't really sort of horsey, that he was born out of, they bought a mare and they didn't know she was pregnant and had Denver. So it might be that he now feels like he's in an educated home now, but he wasn't to start off with. It could be something like that. She said, but he wants you to know that he's happy, that his behaviour is because... She said, I keep getting the word bullied come to me. She said, so at some point, she said, I do feel like he has been bullied, whether that's by a horse or a person, we wouldn't know. Now, I would say from the way he behaves with people, that might be a person. And I feel like because he can be quite defensive with food, perhaps there has been an issue with food in his past somewhere, and that he doesn't mean to, but that's his kind of like learnt response to it. But that he is happy, he loves his life, he loves to hack, he loves Chloe riding him. And funnily enough, she said a riding school life wouldn't be for him, and she didn't know he was in a riding school, which we laughed about. So yeah, just in a kind of a nutshell, I was glad we did it, because I thought because when she came 2 years ago, she mentioned some supplements for some other horses. And not like, she doesn't mention the supplement as in like the brand, like she's working with the brand, because they're all completely random. It's more the components of the supplement, like the herbs and things that would be in the supplement. She explained it as that like the horse tells her like what herb they feel they're lacking in, because in the wild they would go and source that themselves. They would naturally forage. She said, and obviously they can't do that in the environments we keep them in. So she said, I don't really know what supplements are available, it's more just the component of the supplement. So I do need to do some digging into that. Leo was very basic. I thought he would be, really. She said put her hands on him, and straight away she went jumping. She said that's all he's saying to me repeatedly is jumping. And I was like, yeah, he loves to jump. She said, but are you jumping him because he's saying to me he wants you to jump him and he wants you to trust him, but you fire him up? I was just like, yeah, I've been told quite a few times in my life I've got a hot seat, and I think it's because it comes from a place of nerves, so they feel the nerves, and that's more what heats Leo up a little bit, is the fact that he can feel that I'm a little bit nervous, probably especially with the jumping, because especially with age, obviously you don't bounce as well, and that worries me a little bit, if I came off and I had a bad fall. And that's what she said. She says he just wants you to trust him. He's keen because he's forward, because he's keen, not because he's being naughty. And I said I would never think he was being naughty. I don't really agree with like horses being classed as naughty anyway, because I don't think their behaviour is naughty. I think it's just their behaviour is the only way that they can tell us that there's something that they're obviously not happy with, or they can't speak to us. So I don't think it's a horse being naughty. I think it's their way of communicating with us. She said he likes it when your daughter rides him. We never told her that she rode him. But she said, yeah, he just loves to jump. He likes it when you hack him, but he would like you to trust him more. I was like, yeah. She said, has something changed recently? She said, he feels like there's been a shift. And I said, yeah, there has actually. I had to think about it a little bit, because I was a bit like, I can't really think what she means. And then I was like, yes, actually. I said, in the sense of that I've had a little bit of like a kick up the bum with myself, as like, I've got an amazing horse. I need to actually utilise him better, and get my bum in gear and actually do more with him, basically. So I said the jumping, I said, is interesting because I have been, recently literally just had a lesson with Claire, but I want to get the basics right before we start jumping or anything like that. I said, but
the good thing is I can always chuck people on him from the yard to jump him. I said, so he gets that variety in his work anyway, even if I don't do it. But she said he keeps saying he wants you to do it. He wants you to trust him and he wants to do it with you. But she said he's a really genuine horse. He really loves you. He's really happy. She said, and that's really, there's not much more from him, which would make sense because we've known Leo from a 4-year-old. We know all his history and everything. Do you know what I mean? He's had a lovely life. So that was nice. So yeah, worth doing. I wouldn't do it again because I don't think, well, with Denver and Leo, I wouldn't do it again. I think we've got, you know, the feedback or the answers that we needed. And that's fine. And it was fun and it was, you know, harmless. Like I say, she does a massage at the same time and they were both like licking and chewing and dropping their head down to the floor and like releasing their jaw. So whatever she was doing to them, they were enjoying. So even if you take it as the fact that they've had a massage. Denver also had the dentist yesterday. Well, he came to check both of them because the last time they were done was January, which has gone really quick. Claire texted me and said, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you last week the dentist is due today. Happy for them to be checked. He won't charge you if they don't need anything doing. Leo was fine, but Denver had a little bit of a ridge that he needed to rasp down, so I'm glad he was done. But that just comes back to the fact that he's such a sensitive pony. I said, Claire, I said, what a surprise that Denver needed something doing. I said, because he's just so sensitive. And that's what she said actually as well. She said, what's really shocking, and she said, is I would have walked in his stable and said that he was a hardy little cob, but actually feeling him and listening to him, she said he's really not. He's a very sensitive pony. And I said, yeah, 100% he's very sensitive. I said, not really to ride. I said, like, he's golden to ride. He's not sensitive. You know, you could chuck anybody on Denver and he really just wouldn't care. But I said, yeah, sensitive in like health-wise and stuff like that. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. I wouldn't do it again with Denver and Leo because, like I say, I feel like we've got the answers we need. But I definitely recommended it if you've perhaps got a horse where you're just not sure about their background or stuff like that. Or like I say, for Denver, from a behaviour point of view, you know, like if this supplement works and there is some sort of hormonal thing there, I'm going to look into it. Like I say, I don't think there's any harm in trying it. And I'd rather, you know, if suddenly his behaviour is better and he feels a bit happier, then great. It would have been worth it. But either way, I don't feel like it was a bad thing to do. Do you know what I mean? It was fun. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to now hoover the house through and then I'm going to sit and eat some lunch, carry on work until I pick Chloe up. Then we'll have about an hour and a half before we go up to the stables. It's really hot again today, and see what we do with the boys tonight. It might just be an in-hand poles night because it's quite hot today. And tomorrow we've got a thing after school. So an award ceremony. I need a wee, sorry, that's why I'm not sitting still. So I think I'm going to need to get up first thing in the morning pretty early and work both the boys in the morning, perhaps just lunge them, and then come back, walk the dogs, and then work and run in my lunch break, and then go to school after. It's 6 till 7:30. It's an award ceremony. And then everything will be done when we get back from then. Yeah, so I'll pick up the camera later on.
Last time we talked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give what we had away. I hope you get what you're looking for, but babe, with me, you close the door.
Denver done. Nice wet rug, feed, hooves done, tail brushed, suntan lotion on, fly mask, and they don't need poo picking, and they've got plenty of water. Leo's over there, happily munching there. You see him in the morning, first thing in the morning, Denver. Lungy session at 6 o'clock in the morning. He says, oh great, I look forward to that. Oh, and he's got an extra bit of grass. I think that's why he's lazy, because he's, hold that. He's been munching his heart content on this grass. Not enough rain, is there, girls? What's this look?
They put the good stuff.
Get your greens in. Did you fresh water earlier? Blossom, I think you're going to have to let Bramble out. She's probably behind you. You're white. Oh no, she's there. She's over there with Bluebell. He's like, oh yeah, yum yum, got the good stuff. Oh, there's a little spider in him. Ooh, he's got like a green body. I've run a 5k. Absolutely boiling. The boys were fine when we left them. I'm glad we didn't ride them. Good boy. Sorry, I am completely dishevelled. It is a heat wave in the UK, and I appreciate for probably a lot of other people. I'm actually stood on Poppy's new dog, well, it's not Poppy's, it's Poppy and Penny's and the cat's cooling mat from Amazon. It's actually really good. I'll link it below for you because it was only about £16. You put some water in it and you don't ever change the water. It's so cool. I think I'll be laying on that tonight. Chloe has broke up from school. She is upstairs. She's still in uniform, so I can't show you, but we are going to go do the boys. It's literally 5:15. I've just logged off work, put all my out of office on. I just need it. I feel a bit burnt out. I love my job, but I do feel a bit burnt out with I've only had 2 speaking commitments this year so far, but I've got another 2 coming up. And I just feel a bit like with Congress and everything, I just feel like I need a bit of, I've done a lot this year, a lot of writing, speaking and other stuff and course writing, which is all been absolutely amazing and had so many opportunities and have evolved so much in my role, but it's just took it out of me a bit. So I just need some R&R. I cannot wait to get on the Cornish coast and sit in Vicky's house and just be with her little cat Elsie, have my cup of tea in the morning, looking out on the sea and just... Yeah, she said it's a lot cooler down there. It's like 23 degrees as well. So I do feel a bit sorry for Richard's mum because she's looking after the animals here for us. But I am literally now going to whiz through and clean the house from top to bottom. I've clean sheeted Chloe's bed. I was going to wait and clean sheet my bed tomorrow so that she could sleep in it. But actually I'm going to clean sheet it tonight because I'm going to sleep on the sofa tonight because I actually can't bear another night upstairs. Chloe's obviously got her aircon unit, but I don't. I just had a little fan on me last night. It's just too hot. So I'm actually just going to clean sheet it now and get the sheets cleaned now. I may as well because they'll get dry tonight. It's that blinking warm. And get them out on the line and get them dry tonight and get them ironed tonight. So yeah, we're going to blitz the house. It's too hot to ride, but we're going to get to the stables about 7:30 and get the boys in, give them a good brush or possibly even a bath. Hand walk them over some raised poles because that's the most that we had to do. And we are going to go up tomorrow morning before we leave for Cornwall, so we're going to get up early. So it's going to be a late night for me. It's going to be an early start, but that's fine because then I'm on holiday. We'll be able to ride first thing in the morning. If we get there for like 7:30, we can school for half an hour and then hose them off, get their fly rugs back on and get them back out. So I might bring their fly rugs home tonight and leave them without fly rugs because there won't be flies over the night, and get them washed and then take them back so they're nice and clean in the morning for them as well. So the house is an absolute tip. I've been washing between working and making cups of tea all day, so they've all been drying on the lawn, but on the line. But I am now about to, Mimi's just gone under the cupboard stairs. She's gone under there. Top up all of the dog's dry food. I'm going to blitz the house, hoover, put all the mats the mats are currently in the washing machine. I've unpacked all of Chloe's stuff from school. I just want it to be neat and tidy, get all the cats and dogs medication ready for Richard's mum as well, so they're all sorted so I can show her tomorrow. So literally when we get up in the morning we can go do the horses, come back, clean the guinea pigs and move the guinea pigs, and then Richard's going to mow the lawns front and back and I'll saturate all the flowers, and then we can literally get packed and go. And packing won't take long. We're not taking loads because we can always wash stuff when we're down there. Vicky's got a washer, so we can always wash stuff down there. I'll take some laundry stuff of our own to take if I do need to use it, or get it from the little shop in the town. And yeah, I'm not going to pack heavy like I did last time. I'm just going to go very light and just, yeah, get out of this heat. But I do feel sorry for Richard's mum leaving her in it because it is just... We haven't actually mown our lawns for 2.5 weeks now. They're just not growing. They're just dying. The plants are absolutely guzzling the water. It's like 36 degrees here most days, and I think it's set to be that until literally Friday. I don't think it dips down until Friday, but in Cornwall we're going to have some rain. Monty has taken to stealing Penny's bed, so she has been ousted from her bed and she's now sleeping in his bed. They're both by the fan. This was the new fan that I had, which is very good. So I'm just going to reorientate that because Poppy's underneath there as well. She's not a massive fan of the fan. These have got to go in the wash there from Chloe's school. All of this is a mess. I think Mimi has just disappeared underneath the stairs. Chloe's school bag is going to go underneath the stairs because she's not going to need that. I need the dry food out to top up all of their dry food ready for Richard's mum. This is all just an absolute mess. I need to dust and everything and hoover, so I'm going to be a sweaty mess. I'm going to leave Chloe's bedroom to last because she's got the aircon. And then this is the Amazon mat. Penny, come.
It's nice and cold, isn't it? You like laying on it. Poppy lays beside it, which kind of defeats the purpose. Daddy walked you at like 5 o'clock this morning, didn't he? We've been walking you very early, haven't we? Yes. I did the horses on Wednesday morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning and lunged them. So if they do raise poles today and then they do schooling in the morning, they can always have the weekend off. Claire will normally work them for me, but like I said to her, just don't stress. If they have the week off, they have the week off. It's just too hot. So yeah, I'll show you a before and after, and I'll try and get some snippets, but I think my phone is going to die, Pen. You're going to miss us, but you love Nanny. You love Nanny. And she'll probably bring Buddy round to play with you as well, and you love Buddy, don't you? And Nanny will feed you toast and spoil you. She'll let you in bed with her. Well, I let you in bed, but you just love Nanny, don't you? Nanny's probably your second favourite human. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Hi, Pops, it's just too hot for doggies, isn't it? Yes. Right, let's get on with the job and phone Rich. Get him to write down a list of what he needs to get, and then we'll get some snippets for you. Good girls. Right, it is about 7:20, but down here's done. I've just got some garden cushions to put on when they're dry. Washing's all put in the garage ready to iron. That's my bed linen. There's another load to go mop for upstairs, but it's all clean. That's all clean and dry. Lovely in here. I've even been underneath all of the sofas. But now the carnage that is upstairs. The cats are loving their new litter tray. I can't remember if I showed you that big one. That's the new one that I had come. The little mats, they love it. God, it's gonna be hotter than Satan's hell up here. I'm going to go do Chloe's bedroom first because the aircon's on in there and cool down a bit. And then I had to pull out... Oh, these are some dresses I had from Next. This is inside out. That's going back because it doesn't look very nice on, to be honest. But these two I absolutely love. I'll show you them on this especially because actually you don't need to wear a bra with this. It's really supportive. And the one underneath is like a jersey on the top and then a denim on the bottom. And they're really flattering. But yeah, I had to pull all this out. Put swap the TVs around. Rich was going to do it later, but I was like, I'm just going to do it. But look at all the grimy dust behind here. So I need to get the hoover in behind here and probably just sort out them extension leads. So strip this, dust in here, hoover behind here and move all this back and then hoover the whole room. Dust Chloe's. I'm going to make the beds later once it's cooled down a bit. And I might wipe over the bathroom later because I need to have a shower and I need to scrub that inside, so I think I'll leave the bathroom. Right, we're at the stables. We have feed. Chloe has Echo's feed, which is gigantic, so I'm not sure she can pick it up. We are literally just going to brush manes and tails, hoof oil, suntan lotion, fly spray, feed, and that's it. It's still 28 degrees. Right, Denver's eating. Can you see how dead the grass is? There's just no nutrition in anything, which is fine for ours because they don't need it. It's actually a blessing for us. Chloe's gone to feed Echo. She wants her dinner. Can you see her? I have to zoom in. Look, she's all the way over there. Chloe, a bit further into the field. You'd be surprised how far under he can reach. No, that way, towards the trees. That way. That's it. Denver can get... Look how far under the fence line that he can get. He literally... I think he must go on his knees. He all lays down and gets under there because he's a crafty little thing, aren't you? Hey, you've not done much work this week, have you? Hello! Hi, handsome! Hi, good boy! He says, I didn't think you loved me. I always love you, Lilo. He says, I haven't seen you for more than 24 hours. I know. Want some snacks? He says, oh, she's got the bucket. He says the bucket's got snacks. Look, he started to lick his lips already and his tongue. Yeah, he says, one bucket had a bucket full of water that she put my fly rag in and made me cold. You liked it, Leo?
No, that's perfect.
He says, as long as that's not the willy cleaning bucket, you're having your legs clipped tomorrow, mate. Oh, there's a pigeon in your field, Leo.
Oh, no.
Leo eating pigeon. Oh, it's golden hour. It's golden hour, Leo. He says, have you got any snacks in that bucket? We have. Right in the bottom, there are some fly spray, some mane and tail conditioner, some suntan lotion. Very manky.
Yeah, that's my neck.
But there are some
That's my neck.
snacky doodles.
That's my neck.
He says, ooh, yes. Yum, yum.
Yeah, you make me find them.
You've done no exercise, Leo, so...
Yeah.
Although saying that, you're probably losing calories just standing in the field sweating. Night, ponies. Night, Muff. It's too hot, isn't it, Muffin? She says, yeah, it's too hot. Leo was not happy having his suntan lotion on tonight, bless him. He's having his legs clipped tomorrow. So he'll look sexy all over. Hey, his little flares, little bell bottoms. Poppy says you're ignoring me. Right, do you want your din-dins? Poppy? Do you want din-dins? We're leaving you tomorrow. She says, yeah, party time. Nanny's looking after us. She says, I can't wait. She says, I've got to get rid of you and I'm having toast every day and cuddles. She says, no, I'm going to be able to wrap Nanny around my little paw. You will. We've got Chinese on order. I've still got a shed ton of stuff to do. Alexa, off. Right, all of those covers need to go on them seat cushions. There's only 3 to be fair. That's drying. That's my bed linen. I've still got another load to go in after that dark load once we've showered, and I've got towels to go in tomorrow as well. This I forgot to take to the stables. It's the ponies, carrots and apples. I'll take that in the morning. I've bleached all the sinks. I need to make myself another cold Diet Coke and then feed you guys, and then I'm going to carry on cleaning until tea gets here. Once tea gets here, eat that, then shower, then the ironing, because I don't want to do the ironing in the morning. Right, it has been dusted in here and pretty much tidied up. I just need to make the bed. So nice little transition for you, because I'm going to watch a vlog and shut that door so I feel the benefit of that and it cools down before Chloe goes to bed, because she's going to need to go to bed at a reasonable time because she's going to be grumpy when I wake her up early to ride her pony. So before, after. It would look nicer if I put all the cushions on, but there's no point just getting in it soon. And this is up here because I need to hoover. Next fan is charging for the car tomorrow, and I did bring my Chinese with me because it's currently 9:30 and I would like to get done by about 10 o'clock so I can jump in the shower and start ironing, because I would like to be asleep by about 11:30 if I can, because I'm going to have to be up at like 6:30. That is a mess in there, and I'm about to enter hell on earth because it's so freaking hot in here. I have to put this up here, I think. Put my vlog back on. I'll be back with you when this is all made. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am that it's all done. All I need to do is clean the shower. That's why I've left the wipes and the glass stuff. I need to get a bottle of shower shine out of the garage for that. But other than that, it's all clean. In here's all made. Suitcase laid out ready for the morning. It is 10:15. I need to mop, take all this stuff downstairs, jump in a shower. I'm probably not going to start ironing until 20 to 11. Wish me luck, but I'd rather get it done tonight than leave it till tomorrow, because I can just sleep in the car. Right, it's 11 p.m. Rich still isn't home. Showered, house is all completely done. Bins just bleached out as well. I've had cleaned all the shower out. I'm now going to put something on TV, hopefully get this ironing done within an hour, and then this is going to be my bed for the night with that fan on me, because the thought of sleeping upstairs, I can't do it again, not tonight. Last night was bad enough. I can't wait to get in Cornwall and 23 degrees, because that's going to be bliss to sleep in. But yeah, I'm going to do the ironing in this corner with the fan on me and put something on TV, and I'll catch up with you in the morning when we do the boys. What? Oh, what? It will eventually. It all of a sudden just goes, doesn't it? Oh, are you sexy? Are you sexy, pony? Yeah. Aw, cute little pony. Cute little pony. Aww.
We wouldn't let me put this in about 5 minutes. He was very invested in it.
Oh, grumpy pony. Grumpy pony. What are you doing, Deborah? You couldn't get any closer to Leo if you tried. Whilst Chloe's trying to get on top.
1 foot forward.
You feel that nice breeze.
And I've only just got my stirrup.
I don't think there's a cloud in the sky. It looks like we're abroad. Oh no, there's a few little ones over there. What are you doing, Denver? No nibbles. Leo's like, can you get that pony away from me? He's like a piranha. Right, go on then, Denver. 20 minutes and we'll be done. It's 8:25. Leo has had his front legs clipped.
Oh, you're standing so wonky, Denver.
But he's angry. Go on then. Good boy. Let's get on you.
Get on you next. Good boy. Right, here we are on board. Can you hear all the... I think they're crickets. Right, Leo's had a walk and a trot. Chloe's over there. It's 25 to 9. We're only doing like 20 minutes. It's walk, trot, canter. We've just got to try and keep their bellies down as much as we can. Hi. And we're off to sunny Cornwall. Sunny Cornwall. There she comes. You're actually very happy for this time in the morning, Chloe. Very happy. Oh, Leo, it's very zoomed in on your head. We've had a canter, haven't we, Leo? On the right rein, so that's why we're now on the left rein. He's like, no, let's just do a really fast trot. He says, I can do a really fast trot if you want that. He says, that's good. Good boys. You got the right leg straight away. Sit up. Weight in your heels. Steady. It's like, God, it's like Laura. That's it. Try and keep it that tempo. That's nice. Don't go too fast. Keep it that tempo. Good boy, Denver. Good boy, big pat. He says, oh, we're still trotting. He says, I thought we were walking and stopping and rolling dead on the floor. Good boy. Oh, good boy, Denver. He's so much better since he's been having his inhaler. I think it's made such an difference to him. Coughing stopped so much. I think he can open his airways up properly so he works better. We've done lots, haven't you, Lilo? You're sweating. Hey, good boy. You what? Oh.
I'm not doing any more epic ones.
Hey, well, he's very, very good. Very, very good boy. Oh, Leo's got a fly on him. 2 seconds. He says, I don't want to go backwards. He says, I'm finished. He says, get off. His ears. His ears are so out to the side from up here. Oh, watch out. We'll get caught in each other.
So that's why I said no, don't do this.
Oh, now you cough when you're finished. Hey. He says, hi, Leo. I love you, Leo. Good ponies. Right, let's get off. It's now starting to get quite warm, isn't it? He says, yeah, I'm too hot now, Mum. Oh, is that nice, Leo? Do you want to have a little drink? He says, Mummy, that's a little bit harsh. It's because I normally use our connector that's a bit more like softer.
Leo, you're biting.
I think he's above his threshold of coping now. Bless him, he's very frustrated.
I've kind of got him where he can't bite me.
Do a wash in your tail, really.
Not me that's backing the knee.
Do between your legs and your willy.
Cool
Cool you down.
Not me.
Okay, good boy, Leo. Good boy, I know, good pony. Bye, Leo. See you in 8 days. He's literally glowing because it's that warm. Look at the sky. It looks like you're in Spain. It's crazy, and we're fed up of it now. Can bugger off now, can't it, Leo? It's not nice for our animals. They're not used to it, are you? And you don't like it. You've got awful little sun cream lotion on.
You can literally say the grass is green on the
It is green on the other side. It's a good job you're that side, fatty. He says, stop fat shaming me. Right, we'll see you in 8 days. We're going to Red Post, so we'll get you some snacks. Get you some stud muffins because you've run out.
We'll get you some special ones.
He says, okay, thanks. Yeah. He says, we're having 8 days off. Don't think so.
Don't think so.
See you later. Hang on, handsome. And you've got an extension. Just had to put a bit of extra tape on. He's eating down this field because there's no goodness in this grass. See, that is the crazy difference, is that this, people would think that that's probably really nutritious, but actually the green grass on the other side of Leo's fence is far more dangerous, even though it's shorter because it's green, whereas this is long and dead. So
If you're wondering why that is there,
that's for the sheep.
That's for sheep, but they're not in there.
And Denver's probably the only one that you can trust in here with that metal fencing because he will not touch it.
That's why we're using him to strip grazes.
Yeah.
So eventually we can use it.
He's probably the only horse on the yard that wouldn't touch it and get its leg caught and stuff like that because you're sensible, aren't you?
He's been using gymnastics.
Oh, he's dribbling a lot. He's dribbling.
Been putting his head under
Yeah, he does, but he doesn't go near that one. No, good boy. Enjoy your grass. We'll see you when we get back from Cornwall. Have a lovely week. You won't have to deal with me at all, my man. He says, great. See, I miss Chloe, though.
If it was Leah with that,
yeah. He says, anybody got any more food for me? He says, right, off I go. He says, I've got stuff to eat. He says, oh, I dropped a bit of grass. Ugh, so slobbery, Denver. Bye. He says, I've got all this to eat now. Thanks. mow this down. Right, we need to get our bombs in gear. Let's go.